Hello, my name is Mark Palatchi. I'm the founder and CEO of CoffeeM. We're a local artisan coffee roaster based out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. We've been roasting coffee here for about 2.5 years now, but I have, prior to that, other experience in the coffee industry for many, many years, all aspects of coffee. Today we're here to take a look at a new product, a new brewing product that I was introduced to. It's a product from Remington. It's called the iCoffee. It's a revolutionary product, and revolutionary in the sense that I'm going to do a little bit of a comparison between the current technology that's been around for many years, the current home brewing technology, a drip brewer, which is to the left of the iCoffee machine. And I'll try to point out some of the features that I like about this particular machine. So today we're going to show you the features and functions of this new revolutionary product, if you will. The best way to do this by actually brewing a pot of coffee, and I'll point out some of the benefits and features of this particular brewing equipment, and then I'll compare it to the current day or traditional drip brewer. Well, first of all, this particular machine uses a fine metal mesh filter, so there is no need for the paper filters that you use with your common day drip brewer. And this is what this basket looks like. Very easy to put in. All you have to do is measure out your coffee and drop it into the basket. In the back is a water reservoir. It can handle up to 12 cups. So what I'm going to do now is I've already poured the water in, and I'm just going to put in some coffee, and just a few scoops of coffee. I'm going to make about 6 cups of coffee. Okay. I'm going to close the lid. Now before I go on, what you're going to see here is the key feature of this particular product is compares to the ordinary or the present day brewer, drip brewer. This particular machine uses, as I mentioned, filters that you put in a filter basket, but also it's more of the brewing technology. You'll see here, this is more of a spray head type of design, which is most of the drip brewers are designed this way. So it's more of a spray head technology to wet the beans, and water just pours out and drops into the basket. There is no pulsing or variation in most of these machines. This particular one doesn't have that, which is what is very important. What is important in the brewing process is the contact between water and coffee and the agitation, the movement of that in that process, which you don't get in the current day brewer. So you get that in this machine, and this process it's called steam infused rotational brewing, and the beans are actually in constant motion, like a whirlpool, if you will. And we'll be able to see this through a small window here on the side, which you never have a window in these other traditional brewers. One thing I'd like to point out is the machine has a digital display here that, for example, if you forget to do something that's critical, it will tell you. For example, the lid. If I leave the lid off my compartment, you're going to have to cut this. So I'll take the lid off, and let's say close it, and then I were to start brewing, it would give me a warning. You can't pass go here because you have not placed the lid on the actual brew basket. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Close my lid and try it again. And you'll notice that it plays a very pleasant little musical rhythm here. That one's Mozart. So the machine is now pre-processing, and the brewing process is now started. And one thing I'd like to do, so that we can get a better view of what's happening inside that brew basket, the agitation of the beans, the whirlpool effect, I'm going to shut the lights off. So it's not only doing a great job of agitating the coffee grounds with water, but it's also entertaining to see this in your kitchen, especially when you have company. I think we're about almost complete with the brewing process. We're going to probably hear that familiar jingle, the Mozart jingle come up in just about a minute, telling us that the coffee's ready, and then we're going to sample the coffee. I brew coffee in many different ways, from a French press to a Chemex, which is a pour-over technology, to large commercial brewing equipment. So we'll see how this stacks up to those other technologies. I think we're ready to go. So I'm going to take my favorite cup of coffee and pour myself a cup. This is by far a superior cup of coffee that would be produced from a common day brewer right here. And I got to tell you, this comes very, very close, if not even, with a cup of coffee brewed manually with a pour-over technique like a Chemex, which is my favorite, or a French press. Very smooth cup of coffee, not bitter at all. Definitely quality, definitely coffee house quality coffee. I highly recommend this.